Welcome back to the Jackpot RTG Glory. LA Productions here, and today bring you guys the March update for the team, as well as bring you guys some pack highlights. I've had some pretty decent pulls recently, grinding through the XP pathway, as well as finishing off the Packs of Plenty objective. So want to share that with you guys, as well as another investment coin flip. So want to share that with you guys too. As of course, I love to keep up to date with you guys on sort of how I'm making my coins and pack pulls I get and stuff like that. I love doing that. Just so you guys can keep up with my No Money Spent series here on NHL 25 Hut. But first things first, 91 Jack Eichel, we finally picked him up, replacing the 87 overall XP path Jack Eichel. 118 games played, 45 goals, 52 assists. He was a great card. I got him in. He was a great card when he came out. And unfortunately, like this last week and a half, 2 weeks, it really started to show that he just didn't really have it in him anymore. Couldn't win a single face-off with him anymore. So now upgrading to the 91. I know it's only +5 up to an 87 in the face-off, which is not bad. I can make some good counters and stuff, and I occasionally can win some decent face-offs, but I'm hoping that this will help him win a little bit more face-offs as well, to just have a better Jack Eichel for that IRL first line Vegas line I like to run. Obviously, Mark Stone has been playing down with Brandon Saad on the third line recently, but nonetheless, with that being said, I was able to get another wild build 90 overall. If you guys remember in my 225k pack and play from the other day, actually got this card for 150k and sold him off for just a little over 200,000 coins. But here we pick him up for 100 on the bid, which is kind of funny. And then about a couple hours later, I ended up flipping him on the market, and we sold him for 195,000 coins. So a nice little 90k profit there. Again, just want to share that with you guys. There's the other one we sold for the 200k, and then the one we sell there for 195. So nice little coin flip there. And then, as I mentioned, we've been going through opening up some packs and stuff. And we'll actually have some more packs throughout this video to kind of share with you guys. But we did the 85 plus overall choice pack for the 10 collectibles, and we got an 88 Luke Robitaille, which this is actually a pretty decent card. I was kind of surprised. I looked at his stats. He's got good shooting with, of course, the synergies activated. But with gold wheels, 94 excel, 95 agility, 92 speed he has is actually kind of decent. But 288s out of the 85 plus choice pack. We did take the Robitaille. I just sold him on the auction house for 45k, but wasn't too bad. But one of the other big additions this week was the 91 overall Team of the Week Alexander Ovechkin, and very excited to finally have a new Ovechkin on the team. You guys know, how we kind of incorporated him here on the Jackpot RTG Glory, of course. And it was actually kind of funny because I was going through doing the Team of the Week trade up for the 88 overalls with some of my cards here, and I was going through trading in 80s and 81s and 82s and going through the whole process to try and get some more of the 86s and whatnot to fill out 5 for the Jerome McGinley and Keith Tkachuk set, because I was actually going to get Keith Tkachuk after the Brady Tkachuk 94 overall XP Path card release. So I was thinking about doing an all Tkachuk line with the 91 MSP Matthew Tkachuk as well. So that's a lot of times I said the word Tkachuk there. But as I was going through, I actually hit, out of the 88 pack, 2 of the new cards, and I was kind of confused. I was like, wait, Pierre-Luc Dubois. And it just happened to be when I backed out of this screen right here, that choice pack was still here, and 91 Team of the Week Ovechkin, and I was like, oh my goodness. So as soon as I saw that, I got real hyped. Obviously, people were hoping that he was going to be a sharpshooter, same with Austin Matthews. But honestly, I'm happy he got a Team of the Week card. I feel like it's a more accessible card to get. I feel like it's easier to get 88 overall Team of the Week cards, especially if through the the hut moments. It's really easy to go through and play those to get the cards needed for the fodder, as compared to a sharpshooter's card. So I don't know. That's kind of my take there. I'd much rather have an Ovechkin that more people can get, as this game failed, as I mentioned, all the way back from the very first fantasy promo, giving Alexander Ovechkin a fantasy card that ended around the time when he would hit the 99 overall goals. I've been saying that since November at this point. So nonetheless, we get a 91 overall Team of the Week Ovechkin. Of course, he did have an 86 MSP, which came from another hat trick he got against Vegas, which is kind of how we incorporated him on the Jackpot RTG Glory. Of course, he got his first ever Stanley Cup against us, and then his first hat trick of this season en route to passing Wayne Gretzky was also against Vegas. So kind of fitting there. But we had 4 other cards needed. I only needed 1 more, and of course, with the new update of the Team of the Week, we were able to do the Hut Moments and get the last 88 overall Team of the Week choice pack I needed for basically free. It was real simple to do, make passes, stick checks, block shots, take shots on net. It's just super easy stuff. So definitely take advantage of this, even if it's just for the fodder. If you're not making Ovechkin or a Team of the Week card, obviously next week's Team of the Week should be a 92 overall. So the 88s won't really have the effect towards building that master set card anymore. But just take the fodder. The fodder will always be useful. So just kind of my little piece of advice there. But we got the last card we needed, which I believe was the Christopher Tanev. So we took him here and added him into the set. And then we got Ovechkin, which at the time when I got Ovechkin, because it was still, early on, he did not have the stats he has now, which is kind of funny. So I do want to kind of share this whole clip with you guys right here, because we get him, we go to the item inbox, and you guys will see right away just on his face stat, his 92 skating and 87 checking. The rest of the stuff is all the same, but his new card now has 93 speed instead of 92, as well as 95 agility, where this one has 90. He also has a much better increase of durability on his new card. However, I think his aggression's gone lower. His shot blocking and stick checking stats have changed as well too. His faceoffs were 83 on that card, and then the now 91 with the 93 skating and 86 checking that you get, or 86 defense, excuse me, that you guys can see there. Has 91 stick checking from 94, a couple, plus ones and everything like that. 94 agility, my bad. I think I said 95 agility. But nonetheless, it's a much better skater card, of course, with speed boost as well. If I can get him, to that 95 speed, it's just incredible on, this Ovechkin. But gold snipe and 1T on him, gold 1T on him. I would love to get that unlocked at some point as well. But I was kind of surprised, though, with the Sharpshooters promo, we did not see any of the PWHL cards get any upgrades. I don't know when EA plans to give these girls any cards. It's kind of a bummer because, literally Hillary Knight, Taylor Heisey, and Marie Philip-Poulin are some of the best scorers in the PWHL and women's hockey, period. So, a Sharpshooters promo is a good promo to give them cards. So I don't know. Obviously, I'm partly saying that because I want to upgrade the ones on my team, sure. But at the same time, too, I know I'm not the only one with these cards and that likes these players that would love some upgrades. And then as for the fourth line, it's basically become my account bound line. So 92 Zetterberg, 92 Larkin, and 91 Marner are all on this line now. It is kind of a bummer that Brady, of course, is left-handed. So I already have the Dylan Larkin and Zetterberg. So one of them will probably, make their way out. If I am able to get the Brady Tkachuk, I assume I will because we were able to get Larkin pretty easily. Although I did not get Victor Hedman, which kind of surprised me. I was actually off Victor Hedman by about 40,000 XP. So that was kind of a bummer there. I just didn't really play all that much at the time. And then I, of course, I got the Sharpshooters 91 Noah Hanifin. And just to kind of share with you guys how we got him, I was, again, from the XP pathway, we got an 84 plus, got an 85 out of it. And then I got from the Packs of Plenty, the 84 plus there, and another 85 Cole Perfetti. We actually got him in that 225K pack and play pack. But finally saying goodbye to the fantasy Eric Holla. Eric Holla, unfortunately, just having a howler of a season, absolutely awful season for him. Definitely a bummer because I was torn between making him and Vegas boy Jason Zucker. And obviously Zucker's having the much better year, a 97 overall fantasy card. Complete fumble by me at the start of the year. But nonetheless, I wanted my OG misfit, Eric Holla, and just unfortunate how the season panned out for him. But with those cards, we traded in for some of these sharpshooter items as I wanted to get this card for kind of as free as possible. I didn't really want to spend that many coins, but we did end up buying one of the Johnny Busick cards here for 18,000 coins. So it wasn't a bad purchase there. 18,000 coins, basically all it costs, and then, just the rest is fodder and stuff like that we just get from playing the game and everything, not, spending coins on the auction house. So we trade that up for one of the 88s. And I gotta say that most of these sharpshooter cards, they're not that bad. It's nice having that, ability increase for them, whether it's offensive defenseman or sniper forward. And of course, they all have pinpoint shooting boost, which is an accuracy increase. So they're all really good shot. For the most part, a lot of these cards are actually, pretty nice, sort of upgrades, especially if you're making theme teams and such. But we had Brant Cart from last week. And then of course we just got the DeBrincat there. But when I autofilled, it wanted me to use my Maurice Richard, which obviously not doing that 90 overall for a 91 is kind of idiotic. But Nick Suzuki and Braden Point were in there. I was kind of fine with getting rid of that Braden Point because, again, I already finished up getting Ovechkin. But Nick Suzuki, I hope he gets one of the new cards as he is kind of a fast player. So hopefully with Warp Speed, we can see him get an upgrade. But I do finally get my Derek England team builder back as I went through and completed Wildcard to get another 88 sharpshooter through the collectibles. And great to have Derek England back as, of course, I accidentally got rid of him going through just the mindless team of the year sets, trading in, players and everything like that. I just wasn't really paying attention and accidentally got rid of him then. So good to have that card back, of course, for the all-time Vegas team. But we got all the collectibles I needed for that last 88 sharpshooter, which happened to be another Vegas Golden Knight, Dorofiev. So We had all the cards there then, and of course, trading in the Braden Point and Nick Suzuki. Again, hopefully Nick Suzuki might get one of those warp speed cards, as again, he is one of the faster players kind of in the league, and same kind of goes for Braden Point too. Braden Point is a really solid player, but obviously 88 Team of the Weeks won't be used towards the next Team of the Week MSP card. It'll be 89, so fine with getting rid of him. And of course, we now have the 91 Noah Hanifin. So this card's great. Offensive defenseman and pinpoint shooting obviously don't affect his card, as he already has 99 shot, but it does affect other cards. Pinpoint shooting boost affects 6 other guys on my team, and offensive defenseman also gives a +1 in shooting accuracy for my Axel Sende-Peleka. So excited for that. Also, free gold heat seeker on this card is fantastic. So now on my first line pairing, which is the Vegas first line pairing of Pietrangelo and Hanifin, or at least for the most part it has been this year, we have that both gold heat seeker on them. And then ASP, again, he gets that boost up with offensive defenseman to 97 accuracy in both wrist and slap shot, and he does have gold heat seeker as well, making him one of the better defensemen in the game. And speaking of better defensemen in the game, one of the best free defensemen that you can get in this game right now is definitely this XP for Season 4, the Neil Pionk. When he goes up to a 92, 94 speed, 94 excel, 97 agility. I do have power shot on my team, so he gets an incredible shot. He does have a silver heat seeker as well. This is a great card. Incredible hands on this card too. Really good defensive stats as well. This is going to be an incredible defensive card to use on your team. And to show you guys one more of the XP, sort of, I guess, collectible trade-in packs we got here. I did the 81 choice pack, and we hit 85 Suzuki and 85 Dustin Wolf. And I went with Dustin Wolf, of course, because that Calder chase right now, Calgary wouldn't be in their position without Dustin Wolf. So I feel like that might give him the possibility of being a Calder nominee for sure. And then we finally finished off packs of playing. We got the 86 plus, and we only got an 86 out of it, Porter Martone. So wasn't the best pack there to sort of finish it off from, opening up over 100 packs over this past week. But a lot of that came from, all the, trade-ins and, upgrading of players and stuff to get the team of the week and the sharpshooters. That's mainly how I was able to open up as many packs as I did this past week. But there's kind of the update with the team. Obviously, some huge new additions, primarily 4 new additions on the squad, but technically 2 MSP additions as well as a 91 Jack Eichel. So 91 Jack Eichel, 91 Alex Ovechkin, and of course the 91 Noah Hanifin, joining the squad. And can't wait to bring you guys some gameplay with them later on this week. That'll be coming out Wednesday, so stay tuned for that. But hopefully you guys enjoyed this one. Smash the like button if you guys did. Subscribe if you're new. Until next time, I'll see you later.